of our trip up here a year ago was to pick up the engine and get it out of Eagle River. It's a year later. The engine's home. It's in the shop, and we are in the crawling stages of starting the restoration. Now it was time to get back up here and try to retrace some of the routes. This year they have had the wettest season that they have had in many years up here. The river is high. Difficult to get in, but there are a lot of people here in council who have routes going back to 1902 and the gold rush.
My name is Leslie Clinton. My father came out here in 1948. He took a job as a school teacher within a one-room classroom next door. Council burned down a number of times. That bridge that opposite that's on the road, the one that's not burned out, that's the one that's high and dry. My uncle, who just passed away 5 years ago, actually worked on that bridge when he was 16 years old. Now this is a tin for the bed bucket. All these are from the railroad. My family was miners. It still fascinates me. It's part of the history.
We were born and raised in Nome. My father came up 1935, 36. My memories is when we were kids, we'd drive to council in the fall time and drive up Ophir, and there's a mine camp was still there at the time, and the train happened to be there. We'd play on it. Everything was there. I know it was all one solid piece.
I'm not sure, looking at this building or the next one were the Wild Goose, but I'm not sure if both of them or only one. This is the beginning of the line where A-313 ran.
We were born in 46, and we were tall for our age. I do remember, I don't know if my brother agrees with this, but the old man found a screwdriver, and it was easy to, I remember it was easy to take the darn thing off. And we were surprised that it was still on because there were other scavengers out there.
I remember a kid when the tide would go out, there would be pieces like you had there.
Here we are on Tuesday afternoon, and we are out on the other side of the river from the town of Ophir, where the Wild Goose Railroad headquarters building in Ophir was. Dan Stang has been kind enough to bring us out here in a 4x. We've been enjoying looking at remnants in the area. Sheds are all falling in and dilapidated, but it's history.
My name is Dan Stang. I started building my house in 76. I came to Nome in 71, 50 years ago in July. I'd like to see the train, the last train to nowhere was going to be the deep water port for the city of Council. The city of Council never became a city, but I think it was already had been applied for. That train was going to come all the way up, down the Kaza, over by the Corduroy Road, down the Kaza, and down in the Ecklick to here.
I recall it coming to town, being drugged to town. I remember it sitting behind the shop for a long time. And I remember that he was pretty happy when he sold it, because his intention was to always have it restored. Many years have gone by, and now that you folks have found it and have it in position to be restored, I'm sure Dad is hip hip hooray up in heaven, you know.
I remember it behind Dad's garage for quite a number of years. Piece of history from here, and also from in Pennsylvania, where it's from. It's great. I hope to be able to go see it someday once it's all restored.
No matter where it sits, its history will always be told now. If somebody enjoys the history and has the passion for a project like this, the trains are kind of like a dinosaur. You know, you're never going to see them again, but you are going to see a train again. People will be very lucky to be able to witness that and hear that and see that and share that. So pay up.
We are here on our last day in Council, Alaska. We arrived here 2 days ago. It's been a short venture here to kind of get the lay of the land and to talk to people and to look and see what parts and pieces we might be able to find. It's been highly successful. At this point, we're looking at negotiations and so on, trying to figure out how we might be able to get some of these parts for our Climax and restoration of a flat car.